want to talk about that phrase that gets said a lot when we're looking at the behaviors of targeted partner abuse, where people tend to think that it takes two to tango. Well, let's actually talk about a tango for a second. Do you know a tango is a very interesting dance because while it's very choreographed, there's also a definite leader, follower. There's somebody blocking, somebody stopping, there's halting, there's movements. There is definitely someone in charge and trying to power over and control. So it's kind of a fascinating thing to actually use a phrase like it takes two to tango, because while that's true in the expression of dance, there's also some very strong corollaries to human interaction, because it's not a parallel thing that happens tandemly. It happens in sequence. It happens when one person makes a move and the other responds. Now, the problem with abuse is that abusers think that it happened to them. They always try to make it look like they never instigated anything, but they always start it. And then a victim will try to respond, either quietly, walking away, or maybe sometimes saying something. And so when we're actually looking at this idea of, mutuality in a marriage or mutuality in a relationship where there's some power and control, there's some abuse, there's behaviors where people are trying to make it look like, well, there's two people in the situation, so two people are at fault, the truth's somewhere in the middle. We've heard all the things. That is not what happens even in any single social interaction. And all human interaction is a social interaction. The more intimate the interaction, the more difficult those situations can be when one person is about the power and the win, and he will do anything that he chooses to do to get the advantage over her. So no, it doesn't take two to be abusive. It actually only takes one, and it's the unilateral act against. It's the stopping, the blocking, the lying, the gaslighting, the manipulating, the usury, the slander. It's all of it to put the other person down lower, underneath, belittled, dismissed, and elevate himself so that he can be seen as a great guy. We'll talk about the good guy more tomorrow. Come see us at Center for Peace, www.cenfp. If you are dealing with this, we know how to walk this journey out.